Hello, my name is Shejini. I'm so happy to be with you on this channel, Teaching Made Easy. Today we are going to be talking about a very important concept that has to do with icebreakers, but I will pick up just one key icebreaker that you should be using every Monday morning to galvanize your students. I have used this icebreaker several times and it is always successful. Students cannot resist the love for this question I'm about to share with you. So hang on and listen to this icebreaker which I'm going to share with you. It's a best top secret question that most teachers know, but sometimes people don't ask them. But if you ask this question before you begin your lesson on Monday, you will set the right mood for your lesson and who knows, for the entire week. So hang on and listen to this powerful question. One of the key questions you should be asking your students on Monday morning is as simple as this. How was your weekend? This question is so powerful and students cannot resist it because when you ask that question, you get to know a lot about the state of mind of the students, and you get to also know if there are many things happening around the world that they are not aware of, and you can use this opportunity as a teacher to broaden their scope, to cause them think out of the box, to cause them to develop that critical thinking that helps students to come out of school not just being people who have packed knowledge, theories, definitions and facts, but people who are able to interact with the real world. Now when you ask this question, sometimes some students will tell you, oh, I had a great weekend, we went on partying, we did this, we did that, and I had great fun. That's fine. If the student tells you how their weekend was fun and happy and nice, from there you can find out if they said something that is not right or something that is wrong, or in the course of doing whatever they were doing, and you will use that opportunity to teach them. At times when you ask these questions, you hear some students will tell you, I lost my money, I lost this, it was so bad, it was crazy, I didn't like what went on during the weekend. They will tell you a number of things. And as they tell you these things, it's an opportunity for you to also correct them, especially if it has to do with a trending issue. For instance, recently, one of my students talked to me about this Israel-Palestine war. And that was an opportunity for me to ask them, so where do you stand? Do you support Israel or do you support Palestine? And this created a strong debate in class and brought in positive energy before I even began my lesson. These questions are very important to ask, this particular question, because sometimes even if you ask a student and they tell you, oh, my weekend was fine, don't leave it at that level. Ask them what made it a fine weekend, what made it a good weekend. Or if he says it's bad, you ask them what made it so bad. This will help you to also know if there are some students who woke up on the bad side of their bed and they are moody and they are not in the mood to learn. So when you're asking questions in class and teaching, you will know that this particular student had a great weekend, this one did not have a great weekend, and all of that. It will help you to understand how to deal with the students as you're teaching. If you feel that it is so time consuming to ask a lot of students this question, because you might be teaching a class where you have about 100 students or 20, 30, 40, you could just ask about 5 or 6 volunteers or 7 volunteers to share their week. Or if you are teaching a class of about 10 students or 15 students, you can ask all of them. The idea here is just to push them to speak and for you to understand their state of mind and also take them out of the subject core lesson into what is happening in the real world. So I want to encourage you, if you're a teacher listening to me right now, one of the best questions you should be asking as icebreaker in the morning, especially on Monday, is how was your weekend? When you ask this question, you will seize the opportunity to learn, for students to learn a lot of things out of their main surrounding, and they will go further and beyond to know a lot of things.